Let's flip it around to the inside. My name is Will Loggia, and I just got back from the hospital with good news.
You're healing a little bit more.
Okay.
Look at this, see?
Yeah. I fractured my elbow 2 months ago.
So there definitely is a break in the bone there.
And today I finally got to throw out the sling. Let's go! I enjoyed that. So it ended up not being super serious, no surgery required, but fracturing my elbow definitely got me thinking. In addition to the elbow, so many things this year have been unexpected. I mean, we didn't expect to be wearing these masks, and I didn't expect to have a mullet right now.
Ready, Will?
It's college. So without further ado, this video is going to be about all the big things that I expected coming into college and how it actually turned out. The first thing I want to talk about is class. Coming into BU, class was definitely the thing I was most nervous about. I'm in the College of Communication here at BU, but I haven't actually been inside much because most of my classes are online. I'm definitely super excited to have more classes inside in the coming years, but honestly, just chilling out here in the comm lawn is pretty sweet too. So most of my classes are online, but my professors have done a really good job with that, and I'm definitely learning a lot. So classes were one of the things I was most nervous about coming to BU, and it turns out it's just one of those things that once you're actually here, it's not that bad. So if you're starting college and you're nervous about the classes, it's normal, but just know you got in there for a reason and you can definitely be successful. The next thing I want to talk about is food. You know, a lot of people make jokes about picking a school based on how good the food is, and when I hear that, I just think, yeah, it's probably a good thing to base it off of. You're going to be eating there every day. I wouldn't say I chose BU because of the food, but my expectations were definitely high after seeing Instagram posts like this. My friend Nate rates the dining hall every time we go, so I figured now would be a good time to head over to his room and ask him the big question. We're talking about the dining hall.
Of course.
You're the expert, so I gotta ask you, out of 10, what are we giving it?
Oh man, I would say 7.5, but since daily mac and cheese became a thing, we're gonna have to give it an 8.8.
You heard it here first, 8.8 from Nate. Did you just say that for the video?
No.
Let's go. In all seriousness, the dining hall really is pretty good here, and with COVID, you get takeout containers, so you can pretty much take as much as you want back to your room. The third expectation I want to talk about is the city school reputation. When I was visiting colleges, I was touring mostly rural campuses, so BU kind of stood out as the city school, I guess. I guess because it was one of the only ones in that city school category, I was kind of uncertain about what that meant. So BU definitely is a city school, but that's turned out to mean something that I didn't initially expect. So when I first heard city school, I envisioned the city of Boston and then BU buildings just kind of sprinkled throughout. It turns out there's much more of a campus feel than I first imagined, and especially for me here at West Campus, we have this really great kind of carved out portion of the city that is just BU. So I'm here at Nickerson Field, which is basically the track and field that West Campus centers around, and I want to give you a little bit of a better sense of the campus feel here at West Campus. That was fun. So as you just saw, we have a pretty awesome setup here on West Campus. Personally, I live here and a lot of other freshmen live here. The three dorms behind me are Claflin Hall, Sweeper Hall, and Rich Hall. A lot of freshmen and sophomores live in those buildings, including myself. Then over here, we have the famous Stuvie. Stuvie is where I think I'll be living next year, and it's just, I mean, come on. It's really nice. Plus it has a sick view from the top.
Hey everybody, this is Andrew. We're here on the 26th floor at Stuvie.
where you can study or hang out, do whatever you want. Over here we have Cambridge, and right down here is Commonwealth Avenue, where you have BU's campus all around here, Fenway. Just a beautiful view of the city.
Thanks for the clip, Trap. It's pretty empty right now, but when it's warmer out, there's tons of people out here and the vibes are really good. I'm on the track and cross country team, and we come out here a lot to play games on the turf. I love it here on West, but it'd be crazy if I didn't also show you where the majority of BU's campus is. Com Ave. So Com Ave is where the main campus for BU is, and buildings run for about a mile down on either side. There's restaurants and places like Target mixed in, but it still really feels like you're on a campus. The campus is really long, but there are a lot of ways to get around. You can use the T, there are bike lanes on either side, or you can do my personal favorite way of getting around. Yo, we're out here on Luke. Let's go. Running, I had to work that in somehow. So overall, I feel like BU has a great mix of campus feel and access to one of the coolest cities in the world. Minus the sports teams. Finally, I want to talk about friends. I think a lot of people don't know what to expect when they're going to college about how they're going to make friends, and I was certainly in that group. If you have an awesome roommate, there's your first friend right there.
It's cool having a roommate as a vlogger too.
Thank you. Luckily for me, I'm on the cross country and track team, which has really helped. In high school, all my friends were pretty much on the track team as well, and that was definitely a big reason why I wanted to continue the sport in college. So I think the takeaway from that is it doesn't have to be a sport, but if you can involve yourself in any kind of club or activity at college, it's really going to help you just get started with that friend group. This year it's been so important because we don't really like to branch out that much during COVID, so we've really hung out a lot as just the team. So I don't know if there's such a thing as a friend-making expert, but if there is, I think Ella's a pretty good candidate. This is Ella Schnell. She's a very good friend of mine. Met her like the first week of school. Yeah. She's on the girls team. So I feel like if anybody has any good tips for how to make friends in college, I feel like you'd have some good tips.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say just like talk to as many people as you can. Talk to people in the elevator. Talk to people in the cafeteria. Especially freshman year, like people want to meet other people. So I feel like going out of your way and talking to someone like will make a big difference, especially on a team. I feel like that's how I made a lot of my friends, but I also made a lot of my friends like on the floor, like just in the bathrooms and by the sinks.
Yeah, it's always the weirdest places, but I like that you brought up the elevator because so many people are just like riding in the elevator and you like get their Snapchat or something and like, there you go.
It's better than the awkward silence in the elevator.
Yeah, so. Much better. Thank you, Ella.
Of course.
So it turns out a lot of the things I was nervous about coming into college turned out being better than expected. Now that being said, there have been a lot of things this year that have not been ideal. When you think of college, you think of large gatherings, you think of sports games. Like I said, I won't be rooting for the Boston teams, but I'll still go. You think of concerts, I'll be going to those, and you know. Stones are still rolling, so let's wrap it up, COVID, because I don't know how much longer it's going to last. But yeah, all these things have been canceled. It hasn't been ideal at all. But there's this great quote, and I don't know who said it. The quote is, "Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it." My freshman year has been awesome, despite all of the things that could have made it not awesome. My high school coach, Coach Tefelsky, always said, control what you can control. There have been a lot of things that haven't been what we want this year, but if you don't focus on those things that we really don't have control over, and you just try to make the best out of the situation, it might not be so bad. My main advice for college is to just make the most of the time you have, make the most of the situation you've got, and I'm only 19, but I think that's pretty good advice for all of life. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. I'm gonna head out for a run now. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to BU for putting my video up on their social media. And if you want to see more videos of mine, check out my YouTube channel. It's my name, Will Loggia. Most importantly, embrace your life story, spread the love. So I guess I'm running alone today. It's not my favorite, but you know, sometimes you gotta do it.